Welcome to Auto Hub, your ultimate destination for everything on two wheels, where passion meets performance and tradition rides with innovation. In today's feature, we're diving deep into one of Harley-Davidson's most beloved mid-range cruisers, now reimagined for the modern rider, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 1200. With the motorcycle world moving fast into electric frontiers and high-tech integrations, the Iron 1200 stands tall as a proud nod to the roots of Harley culture while embracing just enough modernization to make it relevant, thrilling, and perfectly tuned to the demands of today's urban rebels and highway chasers. This isn't just another motorcycle, it's a statement, a raw, visceral machine that embodies the spirit of freedom, individuality, and old-school talk with a fresh edge. Whether you're a seasoned Harley enthusiast or someone looking to step into the cruiser world with attitude, the 2025 Iron 1200 is worth every ounce of your curiosity. Let's explore what makes this machine such an important chapter in Harley-Davidson's evolving story. The legacy of the Iron 1200 has always held a unique place in Harley-Davidson's iconic Sportster line, a middleweight rebel born from the success of its smaller sibling, the Iron 883, but given more muscle, more growl, and more presence. Since its introduction, it quickly became a favorite for riders who craved the stripped-down simplicity of a bobber-style cruiser but needed the extra push of the 1,200 cubic centimeters Evolution V-twin. Throughout the years, it became symbolic of Harley's garage-built aesthetic, a bike that didn't need chrome and flash to prove its character. It stood for a raw, minimalist approach to motorcycling, one where the engine spoke louder than the bodywork. For 2025, Harley-Davidson has taken that legacy seriously, refining it without losing its soul. The new Iron 1200 still breathes the same rebellious air but now does so with updated ergonomics, a cleaner emissions profile, and slightly sharper performance, making it just as ready for daily city scrambles as it is for long, scenic detours. The legacy of the Iron 1200 lies in its ability to evolve subtly, maintaining its DNA while tuning itself to the times, offering a pure Harley experience without the corporate polish. Design and aesthetic. In terms of design, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 1200 continues to deliver a bold, stripped-back aesthetic that captures attention through attitude, not excess. The silhouette is unmistakably Sportster, but this version leans even harder into the blacked-out, garage-built vibe that has made the Iron 1200 such a cult favorite. The tank graphics are retro-inspired but with a modern twist, offering bold color striping and a stylized Harley-Davidson script that recalls the late 70s and early 80s Americana flair. The mini-ape handlebars return, offering both an aggressive rider stance and a visual throwback to classic chopper culture. The chopped fenders, blacked-out engine cases, and shorty exhaust reinforce that "don't mess with me" aesthetic, while the solo seat height and muscular fuel tank give it that low-slung, road-hugging presence. New for 2025 are several limited edition colorways and subtle tweaks to paint texture and finish that enhance the custom bike feel. Even the lighting, now LED across the board, has been integrated without disrupting the old-school lines. It's a bike that looks like it just rolled out of a custom garage but wears a factory badge with pride. Engine and performance. Powering the 2025 Iron 1200 is Harley's tried-and-true Evolution 1,202 cubic centimeters air-cooled V-twin, a heart that has roared for decades and refuses to be silenced. It produces around 65 horsepower and over 73 pound-foot of torque, delivered low in the rev range, giving it that classic Harley grunt that surges forward with minimal effort. While some may see the Evo motor as a relic, it remains one of the most mechanically engaging engines in Harley's lineup, and for 2025 it's been tuned for smoother throttle response, better fuel efficiency, and compliance with global emission standards, all without losing the lope and character that riders love. The 5-speed transmission remains unchanged but shifts with more precision thanks to slight improvements in clutch feel and gearbox internals. Paired with belt drive and a relatively low curb weight for a cruiser, the Iron 1200 still feels quick off the line, eager to sprint through city traffic and carve through backroad corners with more verve than you'd expect. While it's not a high-revving sport machine, the beauty of the Iron 1200 is that it delivers every ounce of power with mechanical honesty and soul, making every ride a deeply visceral experience. Technology and features. Harley-Davidson knows that riders of the Iron 1200 aren't always chasing screens and buttons, but even so, the the 2025 model gets a smart upgrade in tech where it counts. While the dash remains analog-heavy, a small LCD insert now provides key digital data like gear position, range, and fuel economy. ABS is standard, and a new traction control system can be toggled on or off depending on rider preference, enhancing safety without interrupting the raw feel of the bike. The lighting has gone full LED, improving visibility while maintaining the traditional round headlight styling. Bluetooth connectivity is offered through a discrete handlebar-mounted module that lets riders sync to their phone for call alerts and navigation via helmet audio systems, though it's kept minimal to avoid overwhelming the bike's character. There's also a USB-C charging port discreetly integrated near the tank for convenience. While tech isn't the Iron 1200's main attraction, Harley has struck the right balance, adding just enough to make modern riders feel supported without compromising the analog soul that defines the Iron experience. Riding experience. Swing a leg over the 2025 Iron 1200 and you're met with one of the most authentic riding experiences in Harley's entire lineup. The low seat height and mid-mounted controls offer a natural, aggressive riding triangle, while the Mini 8 bars give your arms a slight lift that enhances leverage and road feel. Fire up the engine and the classic Harley pulse fills the air, throaty, deep, and instantly evocative. On the road, the bike feels tight, nimble, and responsive, especially in urban environments where its relatively compact footprint and torquey delivery make it a joy to weave through traffic or blast off the line at a green light. Out on the open road, the Iron 1200 holds its own, though it's more of a short to mid-range cruiser than a long-haul tourer. The suspension, slightly revised for 2025, handles rough pavement better than previous years, while the brakes deliver consistent stopping power with a strong front bite and stable rear modulation. This is a bike that talks back to the rider. Every vibration, every gear shift, every pull of throttle feels connected, deliberate, and alive. It's not designed to isolate you from the road, it's meant to make you feel every inch of it. Pricing. One of the biggest strengths of the Iron 1200 has always been its accessibility, and for 2025, Harley-Davidson continues that tradition. The starting price comes in around $11,999, making it a sweet spot between entry-level sportsters and the larger Softail lineup. Optional paint schemes, ABS, and limited edition trims can push the price closer to $13,500, but even at the higher end, it represents solid value for a bike with Harley's brand legacy, solid build quality, and high customization potential. Financing packages are available through Harley's official dealership network, and the Iron 1200 remains a favorite among younger riders and seasoned vets alike for its balance of cost, performance, and long-term ownership pride. Factor in relatively low maintenance costs, strong aftermarket support, and high resale value, and the Iron 1200 becomes more than just an emotional purchase, it's a smart one too. Final thoughts. In a world where motorcycling is increasingly defined by tech and trend, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Iron 1200 is a bold reminder that raw emotion, timeless style, and mechanical engagement still matter. It may not be the fastest, the most connected, or the most advanced cruiser out there, but that's exactly the point. The Iron 1200 is for those who want to feel every beat of the engine, every curve of the road, and every moment of the ride with complete authenticity. It's for the rider who prefers throttle to touch screen, torque to traction maps, and soul over silence. With its rich legacy, updated design, reliable performance, and subtle tech integration, the 2025 Iron 1200 stands tall as a modern classic, one that honors the past while quietly carving a path into the future. Whether you're commuting to work, bar hopping on a Saturday night, or just chasing sunsets down winding roads, the Iron 1200 delivers an experience that's as real as it gets. Thanks for joining us on Auto Hub. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Ride free, ride proud, and remember, it's not just the destination, it's the roar on the way there.